What's going on, guys? It's Sketchy, and today I have some gameplay for you guys on Black Ops 3. I haven't been playing, but I just started playing again with my buddy Rifty yesterday, and his channel link will be in the description. But yeah, like I said, I've just been playing this more, and I think I've been doing alright. And this game, I think I went like 12-2, so hope you guys enjoy this gameplay. So for my video today, I'm going to be telling a story about when me and my buddy Skyler went out to the desert, and it was actually pretty fun. We used to go out there all the time, and like some of the best moments I've ever had were out in that desert. And I know some of you guys might think like this isn't that entertaining, or you might just want to click off or unsubscribe, but I don't think you should do that. I mean, I'm saving my more interesting and funnier and exciting stories for later on when I have more of an audience, because I don't want to just like be telling them to no one, and I just want to save them for when I have more people listening. So I'm gonna start off with maybe not the boring ones, but just the not as interesting ones at the beginning, and then I'll obviously build up. So this story takes place like quite a while ago, and I think I was about like 12 and he was probably like 9 or 10. I'm a few years older than him. And so like I mentioned before, we went out to the desert, and how it works is, okay, so you get there, and it's this place called the Gold Rock, and you go and there's a bunch of trailers, and like, so you come in the front gate, and then you go to your trailer, and then you like unload all your stuff from the truck or whatever just into your little area, and you just put things away and put your stuff that you brought in your trailer and just things like that. You're just settling in, and like not too long, maybe like 5 minutes away from all the trailers, there's like a trail that you can take. There's like a bunch of different trails, but there's like this one trail that you can take. A lot of people know it, and you go out and it takes you out to like a track, and there's just like a dump and just like a whole bunch of stuff out there. And one of the bigger things there is the track. So we went out there, and at the time we rode quads, or we didn't ride quads, but we just had quads. We had dirt bikes too, but this day we took out our quads, and we go out to the track, and I think we were just messing around. We were like seeing who could like go around the track the fastest. And the best way I can describe the track is it's a huge circle, and at the beginning there's 3 huge jumps. So it's like straight for a little bit, and then a bump, a straight, bump, and a straight, and a bump. And then after that you turn, and then there's like little other mini bumps that you go, and like another turn. It's just like a normal track. But like I said, at the beginning there's 3 huge jumps. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't even think they were that big, but at the time they were massive. Like literally, we used to think they were the biggest things ever. So like I said, we're going up and down the jumps, we're going around the track, and it comes down to who can do the track the fastest. So we're both going, and I went, and I just caught like a little bit of air. I barely got off the ground. But like I said, it was a jump. Like usually we just roll over like little bumps, but I jumped. I got like a little bit of air, and so he goes to do it, and he gets a little bit of air. So it's going back and forth, who can get higher and higher, and eventually it's like a competition. And so we're taking turns, and he goes all the way back, okay? And he's like going fully gassing it. He's fully gassing it. And I think we'd go in like 2nd gear, but he brought it up to like 4th gear or 3rd gear, whatever, which one like it went up to. And he's going really freaking fast, and I'm just sitting there and I'm looking at him like, not amazed, but I'm just waiting like to see what's gonna happen. And I'm not even lying, this kid went so high, he almost hit the next jump. And it's like quite a bit. Maybe it's like 20 feet to the next jump, maybe even like 30, and he goes flying, and I'm like sitting there like, holy hell, like what is he gonna do? Is he gonna go hit the other one, or like what is he hurt? Is he okay? And usually we'll roll on and we'll just like roll off the other one, and he just stops, complete stops, and he's not saying anything. Like he didn't turn around to look at me, or he just stops. He's not moving at all, and I'm like looking at him, and I start laughing because I was like, what is he doing? Like, is he trying to be funny? I don't know what's happening. And so then he like rips off his helmet, and he sits on the edge of his bike. So there's like the seat thing, and he turns to the side, and he like crosses his legs like a girl sits, you know? He crosses his legs like that. He puts like his right leg over his left leg, like on top of his thigh. And at this point I still have no idea like what is he doing. Like I'm like calling his name, Skyler, that's his real name. I'm like, Skyler, what are you doing? and he's not answering me, and then he like takes off his boot and he's just like looking at his foot, and I like right over there in my little quad, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he's like, I ran over my foot or something like that. And I'm like, how do you run over your foot? And then he starts crying, and at this point I'm like, oh my god, okay, something's actually wrong. And I'm looking at it, and his foot is messed up, dude. It's not broken, but it's like swelling up, and it's like all just, it looks freaking gross. And I'm like, what happened? And so I guess somehow, to this day, I still don't know how it happened. He goes off the jump. As he's landing, his foot came off like the quad, like where you're supposed to keep your feet, and it landed on the ground. Like his foot touched the ground, and it like then the tire landed on his foot. And this kid is just screaming and crying. And I'm like, okay, what do you want me to do? And he's like, I don't know, I just ran over my foot and it hurts. He's like, I want my dad to come. And so thankfully at like that exact moment, his dad ended up showing up, and his dad's looking at it, and I don't know, they're just like, okay, well, let's go. So he gets off his quad, and they put him, like, he goes with his dad, because I think his dad came in like a golf cart or like a Jeep, something like that, and he gets in with his dad, and he's just like limping, and I don't know, it was really messed up. But we just went to the trailer because, like I said, it was like 5 minutes away, and left his quad out there. I followed him back. And then I think after they dropped off Skyler, his dad, like his grandpa, came back and like got his quad. But yeah, it was freaking crazy, and I don't know, it was really scary because we were so young too, and I have no idea how it happened. I don't know how you can do a jump or anything, even on a dirt bike or quad, a bike, anything. I don't know how you can do the jump, land, and run over your own foot. I don't know, it still blows my mind. So if you guys know how that happens, or if something like that has happened to you, leave it in the comments and tell me, because I'd love to hear about it. So that wraps up this story in today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a comment, like I said, drop a like, subscribe, share it. And actually, Skyler, my buddy, he has a channel too. We both started them together, and it's Trusted Space Future. So I'll leave his channel link in the description, so go ahead and sub to him, and tell him you hope he feels better, even though it was like 5 years ago. But still, go give him some support, and check out his channel. He makes pretty good videos too. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.